Hello and welcome to a very special vlog. So, today we have many things to talk about. We have Advent, we have the future of videos and the upcoming Ubipocalypse, which is what I like to call it. And we also have a very special surprise, which you'll have to wait until the end of the video for. It might be related, oh dear, I pressed the button. It might be related to this. You won't know what this is yet because you haven't played or seen this yet. That was a really scary grin. It's like, it's next to my face. Look. There's a CD and everything. Yeah, so we'll come back to that in a minute. You'll find out what that's about in a minute. It won't be a minute because I'm going to waffle about two different things that I've got to tell you guys about beforehand. Number one, Advent. If you don't know what Advent is, go and check the channel. Like from before, there's like 2 years worth of Advent tat of me opening it. Like I think Mum and Nazi are doing it again this year as well. So there should be loads and loads of cool stuff to open with friends on camera, and it will be a nice mix like last year. If you want to send something for Advent, you need to send it to the address that's on the screen now. If you want me to open it on camera with someone, you need to write on the outside of the package so I can see it and attempt to match it to that person. I can't guarantee because I don't know the demand that people are going to have. It might be that Simon has 20 parcels and I have to get him to pick 3. But rest assured, if it says it on there, I will show it to the person off camera if it doesn't appear on camera. So you guys know that. Please don't send anything fragile. Unless you're aware it's going to break, possibly in the post. I can't, guarantee how ham-fisted the postal system is going to be. They work very hard at this time of year and probably want to go and curl up in a corner and cry. So bear that in mind. Anything we do get sent food-wise, we need to have the ingredients somewhere on it. Doesn't matter if they're in another language, we can work that out. Just make sure the ingredients are on there for the sake of allergies, because we've got quite a lot of people in the office now. It's just something to bear in mind. And also factory sealed. No air bubble. Factory sealed means enclosed. And that goes back to the going off thing. It just helps. So don't send us half-eaten packets of Jaffa cakes. Thank you. If you're sending something, send it Royal Mail if you're a UK resident, or send it your normal delivery system if you're an international sender. Okay? Don't use a special courier because it may not get to us in the PO box. The PO box is a bit iffy with some couriers at this side, and if it goes to the wrong courier, it means it might get delayed and sent back to you, which we don't want because you guys don't want it and we don't want that because we don't get to write back to you and see what awesome stuff you sent, and you don't get us to see it. So you know what I mean. You've probably got the next few weeks, I think, are probably safe before you need to post anything. You guys were on the ball last year. We did have a few arriving in January, but otherwise, I think you guys have got it down. You can see already, this is where I try and there are 3 things already that are here. So some of you were very eager, but thank you in advance. Second thing. Videos. The Ubipocalypse, which is what I have dubbed it, is shortly upon us. We have Assassin's Creed Rogue, single player. We have Assassin's Creed Unity, single player, which is the main campaign, and then we should have some co-op stuff as well for you. I'm not quite sure of the schedule of the co-op stuff because getting 4 people in the same room to play Assassin's Creed is quite difficult to coordinate sometimes, especially when one of those groups is possibly going to be Lewis, Terps and Sips. What else have we got? We've got Far Cry 4. Similar system. The main campaign is single player, so I'll be doing that, and then I will have someone to join me for co-op to do other stuff on camera, which will be great as well. What else have we got? There's going to be a few changes for existing series to make way for Ubipocalypse, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to put all the videos out. There's not going to be enough space on the channel. So if you're a fan of Evil Within, the series will be continuing, but it will be website exclusive on yogscast.com. So stay tuned on that. I think it's going to be a similar schedule to what it is currently. What I'll do is, as well, is if you keep an eye on my Twitter, which is @Lamadia, spelling is on the screen now, I will tweet when Evil Within videos are going out, and then you'll know. I think it's going to probably be every 2 or 3 days though. So a similar setup to what it is currently. It's just sort of ambling along because the game isn't brilliant, but we feel semi-obliged to play it because we like Resident Evil, and actually we're having a bit of fun just messing about. Even if the game isn't brilliant, we're still having a giggle. So yeah, if you're a fan of that, go and watch it on the website, yogscast.com. If you're a fan of Captive Minecraft, that is going to be having a break until December 1st as of this weekend. I think episode 10 is going to be the last, and then we'll restart back on December 1st with episode 11. It's going to get buried otherwise under Ubisoft, and I kind of don't want to do that to the series because, you know, Rithyn and Terps are great, and it's just, yeah, I'd rather it has a little bit more publicity than it's going to get if I try and put it alongside AAA titles. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, we should hopefully still have next episode on yogscast.com. So the episode early thing, I hope. Don't quote me on that, but we'll try. And then the final thing is Evicted. Evicted for the next week or so is going to be going on Gnarlsy's channel. The same days, so it's normally Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. So from next week, I think it's Monday, it's all going on Gnarlsy's channel. It might even be Wednesday, it all goes on Gnarlsy's channel. Just check Gnarlsy's channel next week. He's also doing a new Binding of Isaac, so whilst you're there, you may as well go and have a look. And I'm also doing Skylanders on Conquest, if you didn't know about that, with Duncan, which is quite nice, because we've not done co-op for a while together. So go and look at that as well. Yeah. Drop us a like. Maybe we'll do some more. There's a lot of cool stuff in the new one, actually. Legit cool. So there you go. And the final thing, which is a big announcement, and is related to... Put that back in. This blade. This is the new blade. It's a little bit big for me because I've got tiny hands, but actually it looks quite nice on the camera. In reality, there's a bit of a gap. I can't really show you the gap. There you go, you can see the gap. I need to adjust it. But yeah, this is the new blade, which is not only a blade, it's also a crossbow, except I didn't press that. There you go. That's the new blade. That's the Arno blade. It's not bad. I don't know where that dart's gone. We're never going to find that again. But yeah, I will be live streaming tomorrow from 5 PM UK time, Assassin's Creed Unity. It is not going to be spoilery. There are going to be 0 main missions, 0 storyline. I am just doing side missions. So if you are interested in picking up Unity, like I have, if you're interested in picking it up and you want to see what it's like before you play it, it's probably the prime place to go and check it out. So that is going to be on the Yogscast Twitch channel, which is also on the screen now. And you can decide for yourselves then if you're interested in picking the game up. It's probably going to run, I think the stream's probably going to run for an hour to an hour and a half. And yeah, it should just be loads and loads of side missions. I'd imagine it's probably going to be like running around Paris, I think. Judging on like the history of what I've seen in the past, I think that's probably where it's going to be. So just loads of side missions and open areas, and we'll go and climb up Notre Dame if we can, and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be a nice little exploration time. And if you guys want to come along and comment in the chat, then you guys can possibly have an input on where we go and what we do. So that is up to you. So yeah, 5 PM tomorrow. I will see you there, or you will be a cuboid shaped object.